Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2022 Scouting Adventure Card Sale virtual training. My name is Kirk Setzer, Director of Field Service, and with me this evening is Mr. Adam McCarrison, Field Director with the Piedmont Council. Also joining us this evening is Mr. Gavin Dawson, Senior District Executive, who will be our moderator, and we want to welcome you to tonight's training about the Scouting Adventure Cards.
Thank you, Kirk. I'm really excited to be able to debut all of the cards that all of our volunteers and our staff have been able to create for this year's sale. As you see on your screen, we have an example of one of our cards from the Denver Stanley area that has over $100 in value. And this value is in the form of many different snap-offs and 15 reusable discounts and offers in those local communities. Right now on our website via www.pcbsa.org, you as the unit leader and your families can download all of the images of these cards to use on any social media platform or your own unit website during the sale. So at this time, I'd like to bring it back over to Kirk, where he's going to explain why every unit should sell the Scouting Adventure cards this year. Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. So we're going to talk about why every unit should want to sell the Scouting Adventure cards. And obviously, if you're on this training tonight, you're planning on selling cards. We had over 130 units commit to selling the adventure cards in 2022, which is up from last year, which is a great sign. But we want to talk about why this is such a great sale for scouting. 95% of the sale goes back to scouting. So for every $10 card that you sell, $9.50 of that is coming back to scouting. There is zero risk involved. If your unit doesn't sell a card, they can turn that card back in at no cost to the unit. Unlike many of the other sales that you might be participating in or consider participating in, a lot of times you have to buy product and it's your product whether you sell it or not. And so those proceeds that you should have made are eaten up by the products that you don't sell. It's a direct benefit to support local businesses in your communities. You know, COVID has really had an impact on a lot of our local restaurants, which we secure each year. And this year we even had some that decided they couldn't participate, but we have a great card in every county. And then also your unit can earn up to 50% commission and possibly even more commission by selling 500 cards, and you can earn that bonus commission. So units that sell 250 cards can earn 45%. Units that sell 500 cards can earn 50%. And then you get bonus cards. If you sell the bonus cards, you actually can increase your percentages almost up to 10% more by selling the bonus cards. So at this time, we're going to look at those commissions and go on over to our next slide. So let's look at the commission structure for 2022. It basically has remained the same from last year's sale, and it really goes back several years. Our base commission is 30%, and so units can earn a base commission even if you don't do anything except sell one card. You're going to get 30% commission on that card. And then units that sell less than 100 cards and don't attend this training, I'm not sure if everybody that is committed to selling is currently taking the training, but if you don't do the training, you don't sell 100 cards, and you don't do a family FOS presentation, you will earn 30% commission on the 2022 adventure card sales. But let's look at how you can increase your sales commission just by doing a few simple steps. So again, let's look at how your unit can earn additional commissions for the 2022 adventure card sale. You're going to get 30%. That's the base, but we want you to earn more. We want our units to earn 35, 40, 45, and even 50% commission. We would love it if every unit received 50% commission. But how do you get additional commission? First, you attend tonight's training. You do the virtual training and you sell 100 cards. Your unit is going to get an additional 5%. Conduct a family FOS presentation. Simple. Many of our units have already committed to doing a Friends of Scouting presentation, and we're excited to do those as well. Presenting an FOS presentation gets you 5% commission. Now, I do want to point out that if you don't hit the 100 card minimum, you can't earn that 5%, but you can earn 5% for doing the FOS presentation. So one's not linked to the other. And then finally, if your unit can sell 250 cards, you're going to get additional 5%. And if they hit the 500 card mark, they will get an additional 5% for a total of 50% if you do all of the requirements. And yes, we have many units in the Piedmont Council that are selling more than 500 cards. So encourage your scouts to participate, and hopefully we'll have many more units this year hitting that 50% commission.
Thank you, Kirk, for discussing the commission structure for this year's sale. What I'll now be discussing with everyone is some of the key dates for this year's Scouting Adventure card sale. Of course, on the 23rd and 24th of February is our virtual training that is taking place at 7 p.m. here via Zoom. But the key date that is coming up very soon is this Saturday, which is distribution. On the next few slides, I'll be discussing those locations and times in your area within your own district. The sale, of course, will begin on that same day on the 26th, while the sale will end in April on April 30th. On May 2nd through 5th will be our district settlement nights. This is where each district will receive a notification regarding those settlement nights prior to the end of the sale. And they will be within your own areas, and you'll handle those directly with each of the local scouting professionals. May 6th will be the final day to receive full commission. And on May 7th, the next day, commission would be reduced by 50% if a unit does not settle up with our main office or with your local scouting professional. We will point out, though, that on May 9th, we are going to have a prize drawing, as we have done in previous years. Please remember that units must be settled for scouts to qualify for these prizes. And after I talk about the district settlement dates, Kirk will discuss a little bit more about what prizes we're offering for our scouts this year. And of course, our last date that we have featured here is on May 14th, which is where the unit would receive no commission if they do not settle up with their local scouting professional. So what I'd like to do now is go to the next slide and discuss with you and show you a little bit about what those settlement nights and more specifically the distribution will look like coming up on February 26th. As discussed a second ago, these are your local distribution locations and times for Saturday, February 26, 2022. In the Heartland District, which would be Lincoln County and Northern Gaston County, we'll have two locations available. At 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. we'll be at the Walmart parking lot in Denver. And then from 10 to 11:30 a.m. we'll be in the Walmart parking lot in Lincolnton. For the Chimney Rock District, which will be Rutherford and Polk County, will be from 9 to 10 a.m. at the Rutherfordton McDonald's located at 810 West Main Street in Spindale, North Carolina. For those located in the Battleground District, which would be Cleveland County, we have a district distribution at 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. located at the Hobby Lobby parking lot right off of Highway 74 in Shelby. For the Two Rivers District, which would be the rest of Gaston County, we have a distribution at our Scout Service Center in Gastonia from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Also, there'll be a Friday pickup available from 4 to 6 p.m. Now let's look at the other districts in our council. And finally, let's look at the other 4 districts concerning their local distribution locations and times for Saturday, February 26, 2022. For the Lakeland District, which would be Catawba County, we have a Friday pickup from 2 to 6 p.m. at the First UMC Church of Conover. There is also a Saturday pickup from 7:30 to 9 a.m. at First Presbyterian Church located in Hickory. For the Gemstone District, which is Iredell County, we have one location available from 9:30 to 11 at the Lowe's Home Improvement Store in Troutman, which is 1041 Charlotte Highway in Troutman. This is located right off of Highway 77 off the Troutman exit. For the Foothills District, which is Caldwell and Alexander County, we have one location available from 1 to 3 p.m. at First UMC in Hudson, which is located at 383 Main Street in Hudson. For the Lake James District, which is McDowell and Burke County, we have one location available from 9 to 11 a.m., which is the Troop 184 Scout Hut, located in Morganton, which is besides First Baptist Church, located at 502 West Union Street. Now at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Kirk to discuss ways that you can increase your camp card sales on a unit level. Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. So let's look at ways that you can increase your sales. Some of you are already taking advantage of this. Many of our units are doing all of these practices, and those units are the ones that are selling 250 to 500 cards. And so we want to provide you these tips in an effort to hopefully increase your sales, increase your commissions, and increase your scouting adventures. Social media is a great way to increase your sales. You should encourage all of your parents to share on their social media pages. Facebook is a great way to sell. Post those pictures online and encourage folks to purchase via online sales. You know, now you have the cash apps like Venmo and Zelle, where individuals can actually Venmo you the money for those $10. Encourage them to send an extra 55 cents and mail the card to the customer. Or if it's local, you can always deliver. Storefront sales is another great way. We do want to emphasize that you should make sure that you contact the store, talk to the store managers, but several of the locations that are on our cards allow units to sell in front. I know Tractor Supply is a great opportunity. One of the things that we do want to point out is that Dick's Sporting Goods in our contract, they've asked us not to contact or to sell in front of their store. So please don't go by Dick's and ask them if you can sell cards in front of their store, because that should be you should be given a no, and we want to try to honor that contract. Lowe's is another great place to sell in front of, and some of our grocery stores may allow you as well. So get out in front of the people. Sam's is another great location, but storefront sales can increase your sales dramatically. And then also parent sales. Get your parents to take cards to work and ask their coworkers. This is an excellent opportunity to save your coworkers money. The value is tenfold, $10 per card, and they're getting $100 easily. They can use 2 break-offs, and they've got their $10 back. And for that matter, I would encourage them to buy 2 cards and give you $20. So those are just a couple of quick ways that you can increase your camp card sales, and let's look at a few others. Again, the great thing about the adventure card sales is our return policy. Again, no risk to your unit. You just need to get the cards back from your scouts and turn in the cards that were not sold prior to the May 6th deadline. Settle up your account and you get your full commissions earned. Again, as Adam said, the week of May 2nd through 5th, dates and times will be determined. Several of our districts have roundtables that week, so I'm sure that's when they'll have their turn-ins. But all you have to do is settle up with your local scouting professional and turn in your unsold cards and your what is due. You actually keep your profits from the sale. You keep your commission and turn in the cards that you did not sell, and your account is settled up. Additional unit incentives, bonus cards. Again, this is extra commission, or it's a great way to say thanks to your scouts if you want to do that. But units that sell 100 to 249 cards will receive 1 bonus card for every 20 cards sold. Units that sold 250 to 490 cards, 99 cards will receive 1 bonus for every 15. And then if you're one of the units that sells 500 cards or more, you will receive 1 for every 10. And so that's at least 50 bonus cards. Again, if you sold those 50, that's an additional $500. That's 100% commission, and it increases your commission. So I would encourage you to try to set a goal and to try to hit those 250 to 500 cards sold and earn those extra commissions. Bonus cards are a great way to get additional commissions for your units.
Thank you, Kirk, for talking about the return policy. ways in which that unit leaders and their families can increase their sales, and also a little bit about the bonus cards that are available to units this year. What I thought I'd like to bring up right now is a little about the safety and courtesy tips that fall right in line to our guide to safe scouting while our scouts and your families are out and about in our local communities selling the scouting adventure cards. So we thought we would kind of narrow it down to 4 key tips that we would recommend that you go over during that unit kickoff for your own unit. So what are those safety and courtesy tips? Number 1, always sell with another scout or with an adult, never sell alone. Number 2, never enter someone's home when selling and never sell after dark. Number 3, when possible, walk on sidewalks and driveways, stay off the grass, respect your neighbor's property. And number 4, always say thank you, even if they don't buy a card. Also, we have an opportunity for the top selling scout and a random grand prize drawing winner this year, which will receive the following grand prizes below. The top selling scout will receive a $250 Amazon gift card, and the drawing winner or winners will receive a $200 Amazon gift card. You're probably wondering, well, how can my scout be part of that drawing winner? Well, we have an example down below. If a scout hypothetically sells 60 cards, that would mean that you have 4 chances to win. One grand prize winner will be drawn for every 15,000 cards sold across the council.
That's right. So if we sell 30,000 cards, which is we've done in the past, we would have 2 grand prize drawing winners. So again, a scout only needs to sell 15 cards to be eligible for the grand prize drawing. 15 cards equals 1 chance, 30 cards equals 2, and so forth. Just like Adam said, if a scout sells 60, that scout can be in the drawing for 4 opportunities to win the grand prize drawing. So Adam, how do we get our units to have a successful kickoff?
Well, let us go to the next slide and talk a little bit about the unit kickoff. So as mentioned a second ago, a great way to get your units excited and ready for the sale is to have a unit kickoff, very similar to the popcorn sale that many of you participated in the fall. So the objective of this kickoff is an opportunity to get your scouts and parents excited about how they can pay for their own scouting adventures. And so we thought a great opportunity is to recruit a unit fundraising chair to really ensure that that kickoff goes smoothly in your local unit. So what does that unit fundraising chair do? Well, first they make sure that scouts and parents first attend the kickoff, that you have great participation. Number 2, you want to make sure that they review the presentation with their unit leaders prior to the kickoff. They actually have a plan to make sure that they understand how that commission will be used in that unit. Make it fun and make it sure that every scout gets at least 10 cards to sale. This allows those scouts and your families to have a unit goal. And really, it's an opportunity for then that scout to make their own goal. And what we've also noticed as well towards the end of this list is that we've seen that our most successful units with the sale have done some type of unit level incentive and prize that is handled in-house. So an example, PAX might raffle off a bike or a gift card for that top selling scout, and might even do a raffle themselves for as many cards as they sell. They'll get so many chances to win a prize as well. We've seen different troops, post and crews do scholarships to camps or different adventures, or gift cards as well. A lot of those successful units have done like 1 chance for every 5 or 10 cards sold. So it provides an opportunity for every scout to have a chance to win at the unit level. And then what are they also doing? They're promoting the bonus cards that we provide here at the council level, and also those grand prizes that Kirk and I spoke a little bit below. And so at this time, what I'd like to do is now turn it back over to Kirk, and he's kind of gonna close us out this evening. So thank you again for this opportunity to speak a little about the camp card sale to you, and now I'll turn it back over to Kirk to close us out for the evening. Thank you.
Thanks, Adam, again for the unit kickoff, and we hope every unit will follow some of those guidelines, make it exciting, and be successful. We're really excited about this year's sale. We think it's going to be great. We have a number of units signed up. And so you may have some questions, you may have some concerns after tonight's training, and we wanted to provide the information on who you should contact. The information is provided here above, but really you can contact any of the scouting professionals. They should be able to help you. If you need to contact someone about your unit family friends of scouting presentation, if that's not set, I would encourage you to go ahead and reach out to the scouting professional in your area and get those set. We're all here to help. We want to make sure this sale is successful. Adventure Cards is exactly what it is. It's to help your units, to help your scouts pay for their scouting adventure. The Scout Handbook says that a scout is thrifty. A scout learns to pay his own way, his or her own way through scouting. And so Camp Cards, the Adventure Cards, is a great way to do that. Encourage your scouts to sell. Let's all be successful. Let's help support scouting. This is the best fundraiser out there. 95% goes back to scouting, and we just want to thank you for taking the opportunity to participate in tonight's training. And speaking of training, we're going to go to the next slide and show you how you get credit and that earn that additional 5% once you sell 100 cards by answering a short survey and participating in tonight's training. Thanks again, and we look forward to a great sale.
Thank you, Kirk, and thank you everyone for the opportunity to discuss with you a little bit about the 2022 Scouting Adventure Card Sale. But at this time, before you get off of Zoom, there's an opportunity for you to fill out a short survey so you can get that 5% that we discussed during the commission segment of this training. So you're wondering, how do I access the survey? Well, there are two ways to do so. On the right side of your screen, you see a QR code. This QR code can be accessed using a smartphone with your camera, very similar to what many restaurants are now doing to access their menus and their bill pay. If you use your camera, you can then go directly to the survey link that way. But if you're unable to do so, you can go right on your tablet or on a computer to the following link. And you need to write and type out this link exactly, or you'll not be able to access the survey. So at this time, I'd like to actually read out the link to you. And that is https://rb.gy/TE8MNP. In either situation, whether you use the link or the QR code, you're going to need a password to then enter the survey. And that password is #SAC 2022. So we recommend that you fill out the survey as soon as possible. The survey will close by Friday at 1 p.m. And we have one more slide to complete. We will show this link and QR code again. If you want to take a picture via your phone using this so you have it moving forward, that's fine. But we're going to now go to our final slide, in which we will just sum up a few more final last things. Thank you again. As mentioned a second ago, at the bottom of your screen, we have the QR code still available to you, and that survey link again, which is https://rb.gy/TE8MNP. And the password is hashtag or the # SAC 2022. And so we just want you to don't forget to schedule your Friends of Scouting presentation with your local scouting professional today. You can earn that extra 5% just by doing that. We welcome in-person unit presentations at this time, but also if you are unable to do that where you're located, we also welcome virtual presentations as well. And we want to encourage everyone, if you haven't given your Friends of Scouting donation, you can text PC-B.S.A. right now to 844-615-4269. And so at this time, I'm going to let Kirk close out, and thank you again for the opportunity to be part of the 2022 sale.
Thanks, Adam. And once again, just thank you, the unit volunteers, for participating tonight. You are halfway there to an additional 5% commission. All you need to do now is sell 100 cards, and you've earned your 5%. do the scouting, Friends of Scouting presentation, that's an additional 5%. So you'd be at 40% commission just by doing those two simple things, 100 cards and your Friends of Scouting presentation. Those of you who are go-getters and want to shoot for a great sale, set a goal, have your kids and your scouts set goals for themselves, and let's see more units with $250 and $500 sales. I know we can do it. It's a great card in every community. We thank you again for your time. We appreciate what you do for scouting. Without the volunteers, we wouldn't have scouting. And so for that, we say thank you. We salute you for your time, and good night.